All right, what's up, everybody? It's Marquise Daddy Warbucks, and how you doing? I wasn't planning on making this video, but I woke up this morning, I go on Facebook, and I see this.
What you're watching right now is George Floyd when he's initially stopped. We've got it in slow motion. Watch as we zoom in closer and closer to George Floyd and take a look at what is on his tongue. A little white spot. A little white spot on George Floyd's tongue. According to the defense, this may be the most important piece of evidence in the entire case. Let me explain. One of the attorneys for one of the former officers accused in the murder of George Floyd, the attorney for Thomas Lane, has filed papers and says that little white spot on George Floyd's tongue is fentanyl. Fentanyl, which he ingested at the time he was approached by police. He says that little white spot is on his tongue. In this part of the video, he turns his head and it's gone.
And I'm like, so? You know what I mean? Just because George Floyd supposedly or allegedly swallowed fentanyl before the cops approached him doesn't mean anything. And it doesn't take away from the fact that they had a knee on this man's neck for like 8 minutes. You know what I mean? And I just find it crazy that people are really saying let the cops free. Like they didn't do anything wrong. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous to say that George Floyd died of an overdose when they had a knee on the man's neck for 8 minutes. You cannot say it's an overdose when you have a knee on a man's neck for 8 minutes. How can you say that? Like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe I go on Facebook and I see stuff like that. And people are serious about it. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't understand what's going on in this world, but you know what I mean? Like, when people say this is the end of the times, end of days, or whatever, however you want to call it, I believe it. Because I want anybody that is saying let the cops free, I want you to put your knee on someone's neck that's overdosing for 8 minutes and see if you don't get locked up. It's not possible. You're going to be charged with murder, manslaughter, something. I don't care what you say. You know what I mean? So don't say let the cops free. What I'm going to say is let all the facts come out and then make a decision. I'm not saying the cops are guilty completely. I'm not saying they're innocent. I'm especially not saying Floyd was innocent, because he did, based off the video, swallow fentanyl. He wasn't resisting. But that does not mean he should have lost his life. I don't care what nobody says. This is the first episode of Fresh World News. And like I said, I didn't want to have to do this, but I felt I had to say something. Peace.